Hey everybody, Scott Spreitzer here, DocSports.com with our update for Saturday, November 10th, 2018. Free pick coming up in today's college football in just a moment. First, a quick note, if you've yet to become a member at DocSports.com, don't wait around, man. It's easy to do. It's a cool way to give it a try. You click on the link below the video, get set up for a free $60 account, which you can use on any of my daily packages, that is, or anybody else over at DocSports.com. And again, it all starts simply by clicking on the link below the video. Free college football play coming up in just a moment, but let's talk about what's going on over at DocSports.com today for me. For those who have been following me, it's just been one red-hot run on the gridiron. College football and the NFL, we've produced a profit units-wise every single weekend, going all the way back to the weekend that began September 27th. It was a Thursday night. Ever since then, every weekend, profitable units have been won over at DocSports.com with my college football and NFL packages combined. In fact, we'll head into this weekend, Saturday, 39-17 college football NFL combined run with our last 56 plays. We're already off and running this week. We cashed on Thursday night with the Pittsburgh Steelers when they crushed the Carolina Panthers. So don't miss out. We've got 8 plays to go. 5 for Saturday, 3 for Sunday, and I've got 2 7-star plays. Main event going Saturday in college, main event going Sunday in the NFL. And the college play, by the way, goes early. Don't miss out. We're 11-1, 92% the last 6 weeks with college football and NFL top plays combined. Those are plays rated 5 stars and higher in college and pro football. 11-1. We swept again last week. If we sweep this week, we push that record to 13-1 over a 7-week run. You don't want to miss out. They're all available right now. All the plays, football for the weekend, every single one of them. You don't have to go back and buy more. It's as simple as that. Are all available right now at DocSports.com for Saturday and Sunday. Also wanted to mention college basketball. We'll have our Saturday plays up at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 8:30 a.m. Pacific. Our plays go tonight, late Friday night. So we're cutting this video before either game is final, and we head into the weekend 83-54, a little over 60% with our college basketball November run. Don't miss out on that. Again, those plays at 11:30 a.m. Eastern on Saturday. NBA, NHL, those will be posted about 1 p.m. Eastern for the NBA and NHL. College basketball earlier at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. Don't miss out Saturday's card. Whether it's hardwood, ice, gridiron, it doesn't matter. Check it out over at DocSports.com. And again, just on this tremendous football run, knock on wood, and we'll keep it going on Saturday, including that 11-1 big play run. All right, before we get to the free play, a betting update for Saturday's card. And we'll throw these out that there's not a whole lot of Joes versus pros that really matter to us this week. I wanted to give you the key betting games, the key games betting report. And then we'll talk about a pros versus Joes or two. But first of all, some of the key games. Of course, Clemson playing for a shot at a national title appearance later this year, laying 19.5 at Boston College. The line opened 17.5. Both the public and the sharps are on the Tigers, which drove this number up as high as 20 as we speak. 60% of the public, 56% of the overall money at the book that I'm looking at is on the Clemson Tigers minus the points here. Oklahoma State and Oklahoma, the Sooners laying 20.5 up to 21. This line opened up as low as 17.5. 55% of the public and about the same percentage of overall money are on the Oklahoma Sooners in that one. Auburn at Georgia, the Georgia Bulldogs, yet another team looking to extend their run as they try to win out. If they do, that means they'll have beaten Alabama. They got a shot then at that point at the playoffs. 65% of the tickets or the public on the Georgia Bulldogs. Sharps in agreement to the tune of about 55% the overall money on the Bulldogs. And they are laying 14 to Auburn in that one. Alabama, almighty Alabama, minus 23.5 over Mississippi State. And we've seen this one back and forth a little bit. We saw plenty of tickets coming in on Bama, plenty of sharp money coming in on the other side, which lowered this number a little bit. Basically, again, for the most part, in agreement at this point with the public and the sharps now on Alabama at the book that we're looking at. Ohio State laying 3.5 to 4 at Michigan State, 70% of the tickets and about 65% of the overall money on Ohio State, so the public and the sharps agree on that one. If you want a couple of Joes versus pros, how about this one? Liberty at Virginia. Virginia 23.5, 54% of the tickets are on Virginia or the public, but the sharps are on Liberty. I saw one book that was saying Over 75% of the overall money on this one is on Liberty plus the points. That's a big Joes versus Pros game on Saturday. The public on Virginia, sharper money on Liberty. Another one, Arkansas State at Coastal Carolina. Arkansas State laying 6.5 to 7. 60% of the public on ASU minus the points, but about 60% of the action, or the overall money, is on Coastal Carolina. And finally, late Saturday night, Cal at USC. The Trojans opened about 5.5. They're down to 4.5. Cal's received 75% of the overall money, the sharp action ticket count, about 54% on USC. Again, a Joes versus Pros here. Pros on Cal, public on the USC Trojans. And that is our betting report, looking at some of the games, some of the bigger key games, and also the Joes versus Pros on Saturday. Give you a little taste of what's going on in Southern Nevada. All right, again, before the free play in today's college football, quick note, the college and NFL weekend in its entirety up right now over at DocSports.com. You can go there and get all my plays, the remaining 8 games for the weekend, including the 7-star main event Saturday. College football goes early, 7-star main event Sunday's NFL. Off to a winning start this week with the Steelers, and we look to make it a 6-week run of profitable units in college and pro football combined for us by the end of the day on Saturday. NBA at 1 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. College basketball, 11:30 a.m. Eastern time on Saturday. Big college basketball schedule, folks. Let's get to the college football free play. We're going to back Georgia minus the points over Auburn. That win over A&M was obviously big for Gus Malzahn's job, and he signs an extension with the Auburn Tigers. This offense, though, is not playing at the level a lot of people thought they would be before the season. In fact, Stidham was named as a Heisman candidate before the season. He's only got 10 touchdown passes in 9 games so far for Auburn. They're just not getting it done on the offensive end. Meanwhile, you got Georgia with just the one loss, which came against LSU, still playing for a potential playoff spot. Win out means you beat Bama along the way. Not saying they're going to, but that's still in front of them. They're great against the pass, the Georgia Bulldogs. They're very good against the run. Auburn couldn't run last week. They had 19 yards on 21 carries against A&M. I don't think they'll run this week either. We like Georgia to get the win and to do so by a spread covering margin. The Georgia Bulldogs minus 14 over Auburn on Saturday. All right, listen, we'll be right back here Sunday. And again, it'll be early. It'll be late Saturday night, about 11:30 p.m. Eastern time. And we'll have a report for Sunday, including the betting update and also a free play from Sunday's NFL. Hey, if you like what you see, click on that thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe. We'll be right back here Saturday night. I'm Scott Spreitzer, DocSports.com.